Today I'm going to work on my water heater. Lately this here top thermostat hasn't been cooperating, and it's been overheating. And for that reason it started to leak a little bit around the elements you see right here. And right there it's leaking here, and you can see there's water down in there. I'm going to have to knock a hole in there so that water will drain out, or it'll rust out the bottom of the tank. It started leaking down here, as you can see, on the washing machine. So this bottom element is coming from this bottom element here. I have the power off already. So make sure, step one, turn the power off. Okay. If you don't turn the power off, this could kill you. This is 240 volts around here. I don't know what it is the rest of the world, but you see. Put the tester on there, nothing. Nothing. Okay, so the power is off. I have turned the water off by the valve up there. And the next step, okay, I'm replacing both elements and both thermostats. So we're going to take these two wires here loose on both elements. We're going to do the elements first. So there's still water in the tank. I did not drain it. So I'm going to take these two screws loose. Just enough to get the wire out. Then you want to get that wire out of your way. And then we'll do this top one up here. I'm right-handed, so you have to excuse me. My camera work's going to be shoddy. Alright. I've done maintenance for about 10 years, and I still have a problem figuring out how to wire these damn things up. But the power comes in up here, and this one goes down to the bottom element because of this wire, which hooks up down here, and then this wire hooks up to this element here, and this black wire that's on the bottom down here comes down to this element here. I guess it's the neutral, the common. No, this would be common with it. Anyway, they're both hot as hell, so don't touch them. Alright, now I gotta get my tool for taking this out. Let me grab that real quick. Okay, this is the tool we're going to use to take the element out with. It was in that package right there. I got this from the hardware store for $8. So you should be able to find one wherever you are. It fits right over that element, just like that. And you put your screwdriver through them holes, and you crank it till it comes loose. Some of them come with little handles on them, but you can use your screwdriver. I'm not going to use this one because it doesn't go all the way through. I'm going to get a different one. So let me grab that screwdriver and set you up on the tripod, because what I'm going to do what we call a hot swap, and take this one out real quick and slide the new one in. I also got to get the new one that's in the living room. Okay, these are the elements we're going to use. They're 4,500 watt elements. You want to get at least, you can get a 3,500 or 2,500, even a DC powered one if you're in a camper home, but 4,500 watt is the best one to get. I got this from Lowe's. You can also get it from the hardware store for substantially more. You can buy each one of these independently. I think these are $10 a piece. This is $10, and this is like $15. So you can see that's $45 if you buy them all separate. Come in the pack, $28, or you get it from the hardware store for $35. Unless you want to buy something, special, they have the elements that curve back on themselves and stuff and go all wavy. Let's say, oh, they heat quicker. You got a double element in your water heater. You don't need it to heat any quicker, and they have different thermostats that could cost more money depending on your water heater. These are generic, so they'll fit most water heaters that are electric. So yeah, unless you are looking for something special, like I said, the wavy elements, or you want the 2,500 watt or 3,500 watt element, then go ahead and get it. Buy it separate if you want. These, like I said, are 4,500 watt. I don't think it says it on the bottom here. It might say it right there. Pause it, and you can see. So what I'm gonna do, like I said, I'm gonna pop that sucker out, stick the other one in quick as I can, try to limit the amount of water coming out. Be right back. Alright, I got you set up pretty good over there. Hopefully you can see. I'm gonna be working from this side over here. There's a washing machine open to catch some of the water, just in case it does come spewing out. You can also take a towel or a rag. I'll take this towel and tuck it in here. This was used to sop up some coffee, I see. Alright. Now, we're going to break this thing loose with this on here. It goes all the way through like that. Oh, that one's loose. Might be what was leaking. I'll say loose. Ain't tight. You can also, there's a valve over here. If you don't feel comfortable doing this hot swap, you can just drain the tank. I didn't want to do that because you can't turn the element on right away. If you turn the element on when the tank is empty, it will burn the element up. So we want to get this to hand plate or so. Oh, see, it's starting to leak out now. Stop that from pouring. And grab the other element. And we'll get it ready. Pull that out. You know, make sure the old seal comes out with it. If it doesn't, you're going to have to go in there and get it. Okay. Get that good and tight. There. That should stop that one from leaking. I'm going to do the same thing on the top element, and then I'll come back and show you how to do the show you how to do the thermostat. Just FYI, if you want to do the hot swap, what you have to do, turn the water off, and then let all the pressure off the line. Turn the faucet on in the kitchen or in the tub or something. Let it run till no more water comes out. If water's still coming out, you don't have the water all the way off. Once the water stops coming out, close the valve. That will create a vacuum in here to keep the water from shooting out, because it will literally come out in the stream if there's still pressure, if there's air in the line. Okay, so make sure you have the tank turned off, the water going to the tank, and you release all the pressure. Alright, this is the bottom thermostat right here. It has the black wire that comes from the upper thermostat, comes down to here, and then that passes on to the element. When you put the element screws in, and when you put these screws in, always put the wire on the back side where it'll pull the wire in, not push it back out when you tighten it up. So we're going to take these wires loose. Alright, and you see this right here. This is like a little spring clip. You push it in and push it up, and it slides right out. Ta-da! The other one over here. Okay, this one has two screws on it, so you just put one wire in, one wire out. It probably doesn't matter which one goes where. And again, it just snaps into that little metal clip. Sometimes these things get sprung or bent or something, and they don't bite very well. This one seems to be alright. Okay. And you see, I'm going to put this on the back side of this screw if I can get it bent. Sometimes you got to pull it down a little bit. See, by back side, what I mean there. I'll get my big fat thing out the way in a second. You see that? I'm just putting it in on top, because when I turn it, it's going to go top over. and pull the wire in. It's going to keep it from backing out, keep it from being loose, keep it from coming loose. Same thing on this one. Okay, I'll give you a close-up view of this one. There's the element. You see how I have it on the back of the screw here. I probably should have pulled it down and put it in there. I might do that. You see I did this one up here. See the water still dripping down here because there's water in there. I'm gonna have to get rid of that water. I hope that thing ain't rusted a hole in my tank yet, but I don't think it is. That's just from where I had a bunch of water come out up there. But that's why I waited to put the thermostats in, and that's not water, that's glue, because I didn't want the new ones to get wet. And you see, the wire from the top goes on the top here, and this wire from the bottom goes into the element, and then this one goes to the power up here, which causes resistance. You can set your temperature right here, and you know, it's about where it needs to be for safety reasons. 119 to 120 degrees is safety reasons. If you have a dishwasher or anything like that and this is the only thing on it, you can jack it up to 150. My stepdad believed that the hotter you keep it, the longer it will last. Now I'm going to go ahead and swap this one out. It's the same thing. You just put the two wires back there. Let me get this one here. There you go. Those two wires will go here. The black wire will go here. And then the white wire will go here. And the other black wire will go there. This one here. So let me do that and I'll be right back. And you can see how that button is popped out. That means it overheated, which probably caused the seals to leak. Alright, there's a hole down there. I just made it a little bigger so that the water would leak out. It's going down. I'm going to leave the cover off of them. And they have these little plastic covers that snap on. They have a little tab at the top that hooks over that, and you see it slides into those grooves, and it helps keep you from getting electrocuted. This one actually don't fit this one, but you see it comes out and covers that. There's another one over here. This one will probably work on this one like that. It goes over the top and it's supposed to snap. These probably, you know what? Am I put that on upside down? No. They're supposed to be able to adjust through it, but it didn't on the other one. So, let me see. Adjustment was on top, so anyway, I guess I'll have to put something over it, but I'll need to let that air dry for a while so that it don't rust the bottom of the tank out. But I'll show you up here. This here had two wires in it. The red is on the front side of the screw, so when you're screwing it in, it's pushing the wire out. The old thermostat had these holes with the little clamp in there to help hold them in place, and the bridges or whatever you want to call them. But that one doesn't have it. That's a whole nother ball game there. But anyway, it just goes to the opposite end of the element. You see where the blue one goes here, and the red one goes there. The white one goes here, and the black one goes up to here. And you have the two power ends up there at the top. And this is the temperature. If it overheats, it'll pop out. That's a reset button. You can see how flush that one is, and how far out that one sticks. So yeah, that one's done. It's toast. And when it overheats, it can cause the tank to expand and contract until it cracks, and then you're done. Fortunately, I'm out here in the laundry room, which is a cement floor, so not too much damage could occur, but you still don't want your water heater to bust on you. So that's how you rebuild your water heater. I'm going to throw probably a piece of plastic over these, and then these here, this is the insulation that goes around it to keep you from losing heat. And then I have covers. Get back up there. Insulation will fall. Covers that go on there like that, and you just screw them on. So I'm gonna let that dry out for a while and give it a test, make sure it works. I'll probably bump this up to about 140 because we have very low water heat, hot water going to the bathroom, and cold water overrides the hot water, so we can temper it with the cold water. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If it was helpful, or if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and as always, subscribe, hit that bell. Y'all have a great day.